we're going to look at June 11th, 2025, and that's the full moon in Sagittarius. We'll look at Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising with specific messages for each. We'll look at numerology and astrology and the tarot cards, and we'll end the reading with advice for your sign. And in the description box, I have links for meditations for each of these tarot cards I pulled for you today. Let's start with numerology. The number for that day is 8, and it resonates with themes of mastery and ambition, authority, and karmic cycles. It's the number of power through perseverance, an invitation to own your strength without overexhausting. So Leo, this is a powerful nudge to step into leadership and a leadership role with calm certainty. You're not forcing outcomes, you're magnetizing them with presence and consistency. So you might decide to finally implement boundaries with someone at work, take charge of a messy schedule, or restructure your finances in a way that builds long-term wealth. It's a day to think like a boss and act with grace under pressure. So, in astrology, the full moon in Sagittarius illuminates your 5th house of creativity and passion and romance and self-expression. This is a bold and fiery illumination, perfect for your Leo spirit to shine unapologetically. So we'll start with the sun, because the sun is in Gemini, and that's your 11th house. That's community and vision and networks. And so you're torn between personal joy, that's the 5th house, and the collective goals, that's the 11th house. Do you lead from the front or blend in with the group? So you might be working on a solo creative project that conflicts with what your community expects of you, or it's balancing personal flair with collaboration. So let's talk about the moon in Sagittarius, and that's your 5th house. That's creativity and play and joy. So this full moon dares you to let your inner child out. It's time to check in with your joy. Are you having enough fun? You could spontaneously plan a night out or reconnect with a forgotten hobby or even flirt with somebody new. This is a cosmic green light for playful authenticity. Hi, Mercury. Mercury's in Cancer, and that's your 12th house. So that's subconscious and intuition and solitude. So your intuition is whispering truth to you behind the scenes. Communication may be more reflective or private than usual. So there's journaling, meditation, or nighttime dreams may bring epiphanies about where your heart really wants to go. So pay attention. Venus, it's in Leo, and that's your 1st house. So that's appearance and attraction and identity. So you're glowing. With Venus in your sign, your charm is magnetic. Your beauty is radiant, and your desires are center stage. So you might feel called to change your appearance or post a fiery selfie or confess your feelings to someone. Attention? Well, you're going to get it. And then there's Mars, and Mars is in Taurus, and that's your 10th house. So it's going to talk about career and authority and reputation. So Mars fuels your career drive, slow and steady, but deeply determined. You're laying the groundwork for real success. So you could be finalizing a work presentation, applying for a promotion, or committing to a long-term vision in your career path. Let's talk about tarot cards I pulled for you. And the first one was the King. Hi, Center. Yes. King of Cups. That's emotional maturity and composure and compassionate leadership. The King of Cups represents someone who leads with their heart and grace. He feels deeply, but doesn't let emotion overwhelm him. He rules from emotional intelligence. So, you may be navigating a sensitive situation at work or in your family where you need to stay calm and offer support to others. So a loved one might need your presence more than your solutions. Your calm demeanor could be the healing. You might make an emotionally intelligent decision that shows how much you've grown. So here's your advice. Stay steady. Lead with your heart, but don't let your emotions drive the car. You've got the wisdom, so use it. Then the Two of Pentacles. And that's going to talk about balance and prioritization and managing chaos. So this card speaks to juggling multiple responsibilities or energies. It's a reminder that balance isn't about perfection, it's about flow. You may be handling conflicting demands. Maybe a work deadline overlaps a family responsibility or personal goals, and you could be trying to balance emotions and logic in maybe a relationship decision. You may literally be reorganizing your finances or schedule today to find a better flow. So here's your advice. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You just have to stay flexible. Prioritize what feeds your long-term stability and peace. Then, get the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups came out reversed. Reversed, it talks about emotional recovery and acceptance and moving on. So this reversal signals emotional recovery. You're finally turning away from grief or regret and starting to focus on what's still good and possible. So you may realize you're no longer stuck in sadness about a past relationship or a loss or a disappointment. You could be forgiving yourself for something you've long blamed yourself for. Perhaps you're ready to try again. Apply, reach out, open your heart because you see hope again. So here's your advice. Don't dwell on the past. What's behind you isn't as important as what's ready to bloom in front of you. All right, so let's look at today's Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Leo Sun. The full moon puts your creativity and personal joy in the spotlight. You're being called to pursue what lights you up, not what earns approval. So you might be revisiting an old passion project or perform publicly or express yourself more boldly. Whether it's dance or writing or starting a side hustle, you're reactivating your spark. Leo Moon. Your emotional body wants joy and romance and release. The past may bubble up for a final wave goodbye, especially in love and creative blocks. So you may cry over something that no longer fits, but it's a cleansing cry. Your heart is prepping for more lightness. Leo Rising. With Venus in your sign, others are seeing your full glow. This day amplifies your magnetism, but also challenges you to prioritize between self-focus and outer obligations. So you might receive admiration from others while still feeling like you're juggling too many plates. It's okay to say yes to beauty and no to burnout. So Leo, what does this day mean for you? So this full moon is a heart opener, an emotional reset. It invites you to step into your emotional wisdom, juggle responsibilities with more grace. The full moon is a heart opener, an emotional reset. It invites you to step into your emotional wisdom, juggle responsibilities with more grace, and let go of emotional wounds that no longer define you. So the King of Cups helps you stay steady and lead with empathy. The Two of Pentacles reminds you to stay flexible and adjust, not control. And the Five of Cups reversed brings emotional release, healing, and the courage. What's that word? The courage. And brings the courage to look forward. So here's the real life takeaway for you. Balance your life with both purpose and pleasure. Your heart knows what to let go of. So listen to it. Lead with love, but also keep yourself steady and grounded in what truly matters. And here's the advice for Leo on this day. Let go of what's no longer serving your joy. Keep your heart open, but your focus clear. You're stronger than your past, wiser than your doubts, and glowing brighter than ever. Thank you, Leo, and I hope to see you in another reading.